Hi, everybody, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's weekly forecast. My name is Terrence Scardino. The week begins on Monday, May the 24th. This is a big week because there's going to be a full moon lunar eclipse. And at the end of the week, on the 29th, discerning communication Mercury turns retrograde. So there's going to be a lot of change. Let's start with Monday. The moon that sets the public tone will be in Scorpio. Scorpio is all or nothing passionate energy. The moon in Scorpio, by the mid-afternoon, it will be in opposition to unpredictable Uranus. That can bring in some sudden, exciting surprises, but I think it might bring in some unexpected upsets because right after the moon leaves rebellious Uranus, it's in a hard square angle to limiting, restricted Saturn. And that's more like early evening Pacific Standard Time. So there's a lot of this intense, unstable energies later in the day. Tuesday, much better day. The moon's still in Scorpio, but it's in harmony with idealistic, visionary Neptune. Moon Neptune is great for entertainment, the creative arts, for charity, for compassion. And that starts around 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. And then in mid-afternoon Pacific time, then the moon is in harmony with Pluto. Pluto is about change. And that moon in Scorpio, this could be very favorable for doing a lot of soul searching, having an astrology reading, a counseling session, but could also be very favorable for researching and studying. By 7:39 p.m. Pacific time, the moon now enters into Sagittarius. Scorpio, it's more contained, more heavy, serious. Sagittarius, when the moon that sets the public tone goes into Sagittarius, Sagittarius is very outgoing and friendly and adventurous. So on Wednesday, now we're having the full moon lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse is a full moon on steroids. So it's really emotionally reactive. Now, this, all eclipses, it's a period of revealing things that have been hidden. Now, the full moon in general will test relationships. And this lunar eclipse is in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the sign that wants freedom, loves to travel, wants to get out there in the world. But when it comes to personal relationships, it wants it more casual. On Thursday, Venus, the planet of love and desire, will be squaring or in tension with nebulous Neptune. Now, Venus-Neptune could just mean a day when you're not so sure about your intentions, about your relationship. But it could also be that Neptune can deal with secrets and secrets in your love life. You might be keeping them. You might have a sense that something's going on. That could be the lunar eclipse the day before, where it's revealing things that are hidden. On Friday, the moon is in Capricorn, practical Capricorn, able to get the job done. But Capricorn can sometimes be a little too conventional, too slow. But the moon, by mid-afternoon Pacific time, is going to be in harmony with innovative, exciting Uranus. So this could be where you could really get out of a rut, and especially with work and try new things. Could be good for getting more involved with technology, computers. Now, Mercury is going to go retrograde on Saturday, the 29th. But the day before, Friday, the 28th, the Mercury is what we call stationary. If you look, through a telescope, the Mercury had been going slower. On Friday, it's at a standstill or stationary. And then on Saturday, it begins the retrograde motion till June the 22nd. Retrograde appearing an optical illusion to be going backwards. Mercury is all about information, communications. And so let's start with Friday. When it's stationary, then the Mercury, what we're thinking about, what we're listening to, it's really intensified. But the Mercury is going to be in Gemini, which is one of the most comfortable, best places for Mercury to be in. And the day, Friday, that Mercury goes stationary, it's going to be exactly aligned with Venus, the planet of harmony, cooperation, and relationships. So Wednesday with that lunar eclipse, Thursday with Venus in challenging aspect to Neptune, important personal relationships could get off track. There might have been misunderstandings. But by Friday, with the Mercury stopping on the Venus, you're feeling this urgency to resolve any problems, to really talk about your relationship. Now, Mercury in retrograde has often given a bad rap. A lot of mistakes, misunderstandings. If you're going on a trip, there might be a lot of changes, a lot of problems. You could be losing a check in the mail, misplacing items. That's the worst side of Mercury in retrograde. The best side is you can review and go back over plans and goals. And since there was a lot going on with relationships this week, and then the Mercury-Venus on Friday could be a great opportunity to really talk seriously about your relationship, then the Mercury can help resolve and go back over any misunderstandings. On Sunday, the moon will have entered into Aquarius. Aquarius is idealistic, but it's friendly. It wants to get us involved with any kind of group dynamics. But the moon in Aquarius will be in harmony with the sun in Gemini. So after all of this uncomfortable energies of trying to get back on the same page in relationships, the moon to the sun on Sunday can bring more harmony. And Mars, assertive Mars, will be in harmony with altruistic Neptune. Mars-Neptune is great for charity, for healing, for doing volunteer work. But Mars is also the athlete. And when the athletic Mars is in harmony with Neptune, Neptune rules music. So this is great for dancing or gymnastics. But also Neptune is the Lord of the seas. And so this could be really favorable for swimming. So before I sign off, I want to remind you I'm available to answer one question for a nominal fee. To order it, just go to astrologyanswers.com's homepage, and you'll see at the top a tab that says advisors. Click on that tab, scroll down to find my name, and request your question. Now, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until next time, be safe and well.